After playing a good amount of Fallout 76, the beta meaning I played about 9 hours worth of the beta the other day. So I wasn't able to completely play throughout the week due to my work schedule being awful. The one thing that I noticed, and a lot of people have had a problem with, is Bethesda's choice not to add NPCs into the game. Now, I can understand what their reasoning was. They said it would make the game feel more alive by making the players more predictable, which I can understand, but
Yeah, dude, I
in
can
reality,
make a
it doesn't
really
work.
ridiculous
Because if
shotgun
you
right
were to completely rely on players to populate your
I can
world
make it
with
have
the human
insane
beings,
range,
it
like up
would
to
have
72
to, they
range,
would all have to be
a long
role-playing in
barrel, a
specific
stabilized
ways.
long
And
barrel,
if
a
you
true
encounter
shot long
somebody and they're
barrel
just listening
with
to
a
fucking rap
focus
music over
scope,
their microphone, and that's what they're
or a
doing while
stable
playing
grip.
Fallout 76, it's not going to be a very immersive game. And I've seen this on multiple different videos of people playing the game with people yelling at their mom or people listening to the music or watching a video. And there's only going to be a select few amount of people that are going to be role-playing. I personally am going to be trying, as well as a couple of my friends who are also going to be trying. Try as we may, it's not going to be all that, it might not be all that successful until after private servers come out for the game. Now, the point of this video is to basically say,
No.
while it's a bad gameplay design, I can see where it would come from for a lore perspective. Because in Fallout, all things revolve around the vaults. The vaults are where many of the surviving humans stayed, at least in America, is where most of the surviving humans stayed and came out of. Vault 15 in Fallout 1 was the main source of human beings that came into the wasteland. They sparked Shady Sands, i.e. the NCR, the Jackals, the Vipers, the Khans, and other groups of raiders that came out into the wastes. They were the main source of the humans in the California area in Fallout 1. Now, for Fallout 76, you do see that there are people who were alive after the bombs. And keep in mind that the events of Fallout 1 occurred after December 5th, 2161, while Fallout 76 takes place in 2102. That is a good 59 years, give or take, years before Fallout 1 even takes place. So there's a good amount of time in between the game. So the people who were outside, the responders and other few people who were out there, they largely were killed off by some disease. From what I can gather, it's just the radiation mixed with diseased water. I haven't been able to look too deep into the lore of what exactly happened after the bombs. So I haven't been able to see much. All I've been able to do is just play the game for a couple of hours and that's it. So the timeline that I can gather for this game is the bombs, the responders die, the vault opens. I'm using the responders just as a general for the humans that are out there. So in general, and there are other vaults in the game that could have opened and let out more people. There could be vaults that don't let us in at all. Now, what all this could mean is that we are the first to populate the West Virginia area, the vault dwellers of Vault 76. Now, while in lore perspective, that could make sense, but for gameplay, it is not a good choice. I'm going to be playing Fallout 76, and I'm going to play my heart out, because I actually enjoyed playing it, but you need to have friends. And I will agree with people, you need to have friends in order to play the game and have real good fun with it. Because sometimes randoms aren't going to be the greatest of help. But in conclusion, 76 is going to be coming out on the 19th, I believe. And once we all get our hands on it, we get some time playing it, we'll decide on whether we like it or not. As for my first impressions, you definitely need to be playing with friends in order for it to be really good. I mean, granted, I enjoyed it for the most part. I streamed it solo mostly until a little later I ended up getting Brandon on, and we played it through to the end, where we ended up meeting with a bunch of randoms at the tail end of the beta in a mine, and we all ended up getting along and talking about it. So that's what I got to say. No NPCs, good for lore, bad for gameplay. So I'd like to hear your thoughts down in the comment section below. If you like what I post, leave a like, leave a comment. Click that subscribe button to stay up to date with all things that come out on this channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
Gun, asshole.
So what's the difference? I'm so confused.